Hello, hello. What is going on, everyone? This is Apollo. We are here with some live tutorials for some of our games for Big 20 number 18. We're gonna be starting with some Faxanadu. We're gonna have some Friday the 13th, some Daydreamin' Davy. So it's gonna be just a minute, and we're gonna get going. And feel free, anyone in chat, ask whatever questions. Songbird is gonna be joining us for this first part, and should be pretty good. I mean, I need to learn this game too, so.
Okay. Oh, I seem to be inverted, I think. Oh, I see. You've got a different layout. Nice. I like it. All right. Welcome in all kinds of people. Oh, there's Bogliati, the world record holder here. Welcome in Tecalote, Bedwa, Blackburn, and Domino Bright, Ramones, Giant Guy, Damien, Looking for Giants, Firebroth, Sincho, Shindig Pig, Omega Coma, Nindare, Indius Butcher, Eat It Up, Damien, Apollo, Sunwoo, Baka. Alright, so we're going to do some Faxanadu. The Eolus password percent. Whoops. So if you have any questions, throw them in chat. Don't worry about interrupting me or anything, because I did a little mini tutorial earlier this week and threw it in the Discord. But since then we've seen some new things developed, and I haven't really run this category much before this week. It's like a couple of runs. That was it. I mainly run any percent and deathless. So what we're going to try to do here is just go right from the beginning all the way through. You'll notice I have the password on here that's a bit different than the one provided in the document, because the document says you can start with any password you like. As long as it starts in Eolus, and that's what the category is. Eolus password percent, which technically should be Eolus mantra percent if you're being technical. But by the way, up there it's a 2 then Q, not 2 then G. That gets a little confused in this font. This password, there is a password generator I posted in the Discord that has basically the ability that you could change things around if you want. But really the first 6 items we're going to be looking at are going to be set in stone, because they are all must-haves. You must have the Maddock to get past the wall in trunk. You must have the Q key to get in through the door to Mist. You need wing boots to get to the second town in Mist. You need the Ace key to get into Branch. You need the K key. Runner Jimmy Poopins, that ain't right. Shout out to Jimmy Poopins. And you need the wing boots finally in the Evil One's lair. Now this password has an extra pair of wing boots in case the first time takes too long, because there's actually 2 things you're jumping. One is into a town and the other is you're kind of skipping a whole section of the game. And then a red potion in case you really, really get banged up during this run. So, we're going to aim to try not have to use the red potion. Most people probably won't have to, but You may opt to have this in here just because, you know, it's always nice to have a backup because it's a marathon. Who knows what's going to happen? And this is not a game category that is friendly to resets or friendly to death at all. We do start with what's called an elixir, and that's just that little red bottle on the bottom there. The elixir will refill your health and magic whenever your health gets to 0, and then the elixir is consumed and gone. So we already have a backup refill on health. The red potion is another backup on health, so we got enough for 3 full health bars. And we have the battle suit and battle helmet, and the Dragon Slayer, as you'll see here. So we got a lot of stuff. We got all our end game content, basically, all of our items. And that means you're pretty powerful and you can take a lot of hits and a lot of abuse, which means we're going to use a lot of damage boosts. But I'm going to also walk you through first a route for this that is even safer than the one I run and that you've probably seen in the world record and all that, where we're going to make use of an item called the ointment, which makes you invulnerable for a certain period of time. So a little bit about the basics of Faxanadu. You'll notice here if I stop and I start, I go slow and then I get faster and faster and faster. That momentum requires you basically just be holding left or right, which means if you are quick enough on your left to right, like I'm there, you can actually keep momentum going on even turnarounds. Notice I only got it a couple times. There we go. We got it there. So what's funny is it actually carries through jumping too. So if I jump and then decide I'm going the other way, and then jump and decide I'm going the other way, and jump and decide I'm going the other way, it will retain that. Also, if I jump, use the menu, make sure to hold left again, it retains it. It's just as long as whatever you were doing, when it's over, you're still holding left or right, you will carry the momentum through. It also carries through some doors, not all doors. So like I can carry it through this door. You can't carry it through what are called world doors, at least what we call the world doors, when you go from Eolus to Trunk, Trunk to Mist, Mist to Branch, Branch to the evil ones, to Dartmoor, Dartmoor to evil ones. You can't carry the momentum through those doors. And those are pretty much the only doors you're using in this run, so I guess it's not relevant to this category. I have to get used to the things that are not relevant because I'm used to running any percent deathless. But yeah, there is, if you wanted to like add a little more speed to your running, you could change your password to raise your rank higher. Right now in Aspirant, if we go higher and higher, your momentum speed goes higher, but your wing boot time becomes lesser. You go, the next rank above this, you go down to 30 seconds instead of 40 seconds on the wing boots. So lots of paper shuffling noises, yeah. So that's why we're at the rank we're at, is because we want the maximum rank we can have with the minimum amount of change to the wing boots, which is there's no change to the wing boots in this. A is jump, B is attack. So those are pretty basic things. There's a pause, there's select. All the items are in order right here. So generally, if you open the menu, you are probably already at the item you need. So J key is selected right now already. Let's just go through and do it. Kill that. This consumes the key. And right away, I could go to Madoc, equip that for later. So everything's in order in this password. Let's, whoops, load state. So when you load from this password, you could press right immediately and just hold right. And you're going in the right direction here. I'm not going to get into RNG and all that. All I'll say is these jumpers are some of the only RNG in the game. There is some RNG with the zombies as well. The RNG being which direction are they facing when they jump, basically. Yeah, so they're pretty straightforward. They're easy to kill with the Dragon Slayer. Very easy to kill. This ladder's pretty straightforward. We're going to go up here. Any percent we have to worry about which way that guy's going. We don't here. So nice and easy. Most of Trunk is just going to be go through the screens as quick as you can. You'll notice there I took a boost. These guys are RNG, so they could be going right or left. If they go left, you can jump over them. If they go right, you can get a boost from them. So you'll notice the boost isn't very much health. You don't lose a lot. And we're going to head right here. I tried to get past him, but that didn't work. Get over him. Whoops. And we're going to use Maddox. So Maddox down at B. So you'll notice one thing in this game with the speedrun dialogue boxes. You'll notice there I got boosted in the right direction each time. The dialogue boxes cost time, so this is why when we do the ointment stuff. So here's the first bit of tech. So you'll notice I got hit here by that ghost while on the ladder. As long as you're fully on the ladder and not like at the very edge of the bottom of it, you'll get knocked into the standing position. From this standing position, you can jump. You can save yourself like 0.3, 0.4 seconds and look cool doing it. So let's do that again. I need to, yeah, there we go. So we need full momentum to do this trick here. So if the jumper comes towards us or is away from us, it shouldn't matter. We should be able to kill it, get on here, bump, and jump. That jump there, though, that I just did, that requires a lot of momentum. So you'll have to be... Actually, let's redo the screen because there's a good boost here that I didn't do. So let's kill that out of the way. So you notice we want full speed, full momentum. Otherwise, this doesn't work. Full speed, hit, bump, jump. Full speed, jump. Now I'm going to do something where I jump and throw, jump and throw. Note that it didn't always work there. It's kind of hard to do in this game. At least my controller, it's hard to do. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we got it there. We'll get a boost. I've kind of selected a controller where it's a little harder to press up because there's so many doors you run past that you do not want to accidentally up input onto. It'll cost time in the speed run. So you'll notice I'm just basically taking boosts there and stuff like that. Here's the first bit of actual, like, need notes for probably tech. There are special screens in this game like this one. I guess I should do this so you hear some music. This screen is one of many screens in the game that contain an item on the screen. That item appears when you kill everything on the screen. But it doesn't appear every time. It appears every fourth time, but that count of 4 is global and shared between all screens that have items on them. So if you remember where we used the Maddox, that was actually a screen that has a red potion on it. When we entered that screen, that counter went to 1. We entered this screen, that counter is now at 2. So this being a 2, meaning I kill all these things, nothing will happen. So that's a 2. Let's go to 3. Nothing happened. Let's go to 4. There's our ointment. So when you first come to the screen, you're going to be in a state where the global timer, or not global time, the global counter, room counter, is already at 1. So what we do is we go 2, 3, 4. Yeah, counting. So you need to count to 4 in this game. That's the only time you're probably going to need to count, actually, after this. So you count to the 2, 3, 4, because the next ointment is going to be set up for us because of the routing. So you'll notice this is, so the ointment's going to make you invulnerable. It means we can just go through the next few screens, not attack anything, not take any damage, free and easy. The cost being the time to switch screens here, the time to kill these enemies, the dialogue box time for when you get the ointment, and the dialogue box time for when you lose the ointment. That's the time loss, but it is very safe. So watch how far we can get. Go over here. Well, if you go up the ladder right away, you won't be able to kill those enemies as efficiently, unless you are well versed with the slack snack technique. Slack snack's a pretty advanced technique for if you're new to the game. I've never been able to get it consistently, so I don't even do it in runs, but I would love to learn it. So we can just go through everything here. Just walk right through. Downside also is we can't take damage boosts anymore because we can't take damage. But whoops. This is where it should expire. So this expired a little early on me because I missed the ladder there, but around here is where it usually expires. And so we are ointmentless again. All right. I'm going to take a hit here. Drop in the hole. Ideally, I try to go the second one there, but it's all good. Boop. Don't kill that, just get out of our way. These guys are kind of annoying. 1, 2. You'll notice there's an upper route you could take here. Up there involves a lot of platforming. It's technically a little faster. Maybe if you get used to this lower route, you can then... I didn't get it. If you're fast enough there, they'll boost you ahead. Kill this. And while my health is low, it's not going to be a problem. We'll use elixir when we need to. Take a boost there. Alright, so this is the screen. It's so strong I can't damage boost exactly. So this is the first screen we use wing boots on, because it'll save us a bunch of time. The way wing boots works, I'm going to see if I can save a state, load a state here. So we can play around with this. Down and B. So you've used wing boots. This, so if you have to use a second pair, the cost is going to be the dialog box. By the way, if you need to use a second pair, use it before the previous pair expires. Otherwise, you get another dialog box saying wing boots have expired. And then you got to have another one for saying I've used wing boots. So pay attention to the time. If you're going to hit 0, by the way, when it does hit 0, you do actually get 1 second after that. So there's a little bit of leeway. So let's use this. So if I jump and press up, you'll notice we float. That's the way wing boots work. Which means things like throwing magic while jumping, you can no longer do because that requires pressing up and B. So that's awkward. Jumping becomes a bit awkward because if you have a straight up input, so you're fine there, but if you have a straight up input, it feels weird. So you got to be very careful, be very concise with your left, rights when you're walking, running, etc. If you're doing any jumps at all. Otherwise, it's very easy to accidentally do like a wing boot jump, which looks like that. Because you don't really gain momentum while using wing boots, but you can retain momentum if you do it right. So there's our wing boots expired 40 seconds later. Let's load state. Use wing boots. So, usually the first thing I do, by the way, here is I jump and then do a screen transition. It's a little faster. So I actually use the ladder. You'll notice that we're actually faster on the ladder with wing boots. And you're definitely faster than you are floating up to there. Not by a lot, but you are faster. So we take a boost here, we go this way. I'm going to hang under here, let him go by, jumping up. Try to go over this, try to get boosted that way, yeah. And then try to run here. Even though you got wing boots, you'll get momentum by running and getting hit there. We'll go up here, and we're going to try to get the bees to boost us the right way. This is just the elixir use, that's fine. We'll have to use it eventually. Unless we have a super clean run. So my timer's not enough here because I spent some time demonstrating some stuff. And I'm not going to go through wing boot pausing, which is a tech probably too advanced for today for this. So you can't jump and cast fairy. Nope. Let's see an actual run of this where I'm not doing demo stuff. So jump, go to the next screen, go up here. Just going to sneak over to here. We're going to stay on the ground so we can catch momentum. And then we're going to hang here, let him fall down. here, jump up. I'm trying to get past this guy, then take a boost. I'm going to try run, jump, take a boost. Up here. And we're going to try to get a B boost. Yep, 2 B boosts. Sometimes you'll get stuck in that ladder. You just got to go up a pixel. If you get stuck on the ground there, it's just a little flaw in the game. Or you get stuck under the floor briefly. So we go here. Go up. Oh, right. Damage. Because I took a hit there. And notice we still have 4 seconds left. If you don't have too many flaws happen, should be good. This will expire around here. By the way, this next guy, I was anticipating the wing boots and did this wrong. So let's go back here for a second. I want to show something. Okay, first of all, those guys do screen-wide damage, so that's why you want to kill them right away. Except you don't want to kill this guy necessarily. This guy you can just jump over if you got enough speed. You can reach the door before he does a screen-wide attack if you have momentum. And then you can get the key A and use it right away, beat the damage, and get through. Now we're in a branch. And let's keep on going through. So we've actually already, you remember those screens that have items on them? We've already passed by several of those. In fact, we passed by enough. The next one will be number 4. And that's this one right here. And it is hiding an ointment as long as we kill that guy right here, except that's right. While I was demonstrating, I scrolled some of those bad screens, or not bad screens. I scrolled some of those screens. So let's play through like you would actually see. Because I was demonstrating something on some screens that were item screens, and that would have messed the count up. Let's go back, do this again. Feel free to throw questions in chat if you have them. We hold here, we go, jump up. We're going to get over this guy and then take a boost in this direction. We're going to run, jump, take a boost, up and try to take a little bit of a run here. Up. Ladders faster. Boost. Boost. And run through town. Yeah, the password's... Oops, so there's a straight up input. The password is in my tutorial. Boggle Dowdy's also posted a password, a suggested password as well in the Discord. So the Discord should have some stuff there. The tutorial earlier this week tutorial I did, and the generator for it. But you can also look at this VOD and screenshot it to see a password too. I can post it after there as long as I remember. If someone tags me, I can run it in there. All right, so in branch here. By the way, this screen coming up, kill this guy, run into this one. You'll get a boost in the right direction. So kill that. So now this screen is going to act the way it should be, which is we kill that and we get another ointment. So this is our second ointment. There's a second safety ointment. We take that, we go up here. We do the most difficult jump in the game, which it looks deceptively easy, which is to go from here to up there. I got it in one. Because you have no momentum and you have to kind of just do the jump perfectly. All right, we have ointment, so we can just go right through everything here. There's in fact a frame perfect jump you can do here that I missed. If you want to jump over the poison, it's possible. But it's like pixel perfect, frame perfect, whatever kind of thing. All right, and here, oh, I missed a tech thing. So I usually get this K key here while I'm attacking that. Part of the reason is I want momentum. Oh, right, I have ointment, so the momentum may not matter, but there's a reason I do this. If you do not have ointment, which we'll talk about later, you'll want full speed right here. Because you can actually carry it through this door and take a boost. Here we go. All right, so we'll go through here. We'll wait here for a moment. Jump, jump. So if you fall down that screen, we'll deal with that in a moment. That's a potential risk. Cool. All right. So we're there, and that's where the next section is. But I'd like to go back and show you what happens if we fall down the hole, for example. Because that could happen. You could, you know, have something happen and you just fall in. You're like, oh no, what do I do? It's not actually that difficult. You avoid that poison, first of all. Probably kill this guy. And then you go to this door. And you literally go the only direction available to you, which is up here. And you're at the screen you would be at anyways. You just have to take the long route around here. A little bit of a time loss, but that's all you have to do. Here I take 2 hits from that guy and just run up to here. This screen, we stop here, turn around. So I didn't do it fast enough because I was trying to demonstrate it. So we're going to go in, go to about here, turn around. And what'll happen is this guy will spawn in front of you, but you're facing the other way now, so it won't be in your way. So now I can go like this and not have to deal with it. This one I tend to wait here for a moment so I can kill him easily. And then, same kind of guy there. Look at him there. Look at him there. Can kill him here. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, but that's one. And we try to take a boost from this and go all the way through. So you're mostly just following screen routes here. We've used Elixir because I've been doing a lot of extra stuff. So we're going to need the red potion now. That's funny. I've never had to use red potion on this run. So we'll do a more complete run after this when we remove the ointment from it. Screenshot now in Discord. Awesome. Thank you. Really just going through killing things. This one here, you jump up and poke him. That keeps him from coming down. This here, there is a way to do a boost off of it to go in the right direction, but you don't always get it. There. You can kill that for a little extra food. You can just go down here. Right here, just hold down. You'll fall straight down and not get hit. We'll tap this guy a couple times. And most difficult screen for the speed run right here, I think. Because you gotta get that ladder just exactly to get on it. These bees can be annoying. The safest way is just kill one and make the jump, because that jump is a full momentum required jump. But when you get to this screen, you can just hold right, jump, and you should be able to go right underneath that guy. You won't have a hitbox collision at all. So, go here, we get our wing boots, and this is going to be a fairly easy part of the run. Safest way is just wait for that guy to drop. And then we stop in here and get a little potential bee boost. Nope. This is where it gets real easy. There is an ointment right here, near the final boss. And you know what? All the bosses in this game remove ointment, except for the final boss. Final boss has no ointment remover in the screen. So we can go there and be invulnerable. And so what I'm doing there, by the way, I'm not just attacking with the sword. I'm attacking and throwing magic, by the way. Iframes in this game, there are separate iframes for enemies from magic and physical attacks. So you can hit them with both magic and physical attack at the same time to do extra damage. Yeah, nice spooky enemy. Alright, thanks for the GG's, Falcontowdy. Alright, we'll load state and let's take a look at what the run would be without ointments. And how that goes. And throw in questions in the chat as you see things, or if there's something I haven't explained properly. Take that. Actually, I was just thinking, should I? No, I don't need to do that. There we go. No need to remember a mantra anymore. Whoops. Okay, there we go. So we're going to do without ointment in this round. And I'm going to try not to demonstrate too much that will cause damage in any way. Kill those. And I'm not trying to manip RNG or anything. There is RNG manips for the directions of these things. You kind of have to build up kind of a buffer route to do it. Because RNG in this game is based on your A button presses. Which you have to like tightly control. To be able to retain the RNG manipulation. But after like a couple more screens from here, it's not even relevant in the game anymore, so. Do we know the max room count for ointment in case you go over 4? It does wrap around, yes. So it's every 4th. We'll get our Madoc. Use it here. Try to get a boost in the right direction. Got one good one, one bad one. Okay, and we're going to try to go into the next screen full momentum so that we can make that ladder jump. Bump, jump. Want full speed there because it's very easy to miss that platform if you don't have it. If we get that guy turned around, we can get a damage boost off him. Oops. That was bad. Get me to boost on the right way. There we go. Good boost. Highlighting the VODs for later. Nice. Yeah, this is a game I had as a kid. It was one of the first. So we're going to... Alright, that's actually something I should demonstrate, but maybe we'll come back after and demonstrate that. That's the same ladder jump we did earlier, but we're going to be doing that instead of getting ointment, basically. Go up here. Queen key. See, this is a game I had as a kid. It was really fun to play. It has very interesting artwork, very interesting music. This got so many layers to it. Definitely it has like really, I don't know, has a very good, interesting theme and vibe to the game that I find appealing. Boost. Ah, I did the boost wrong. Jump and down. It's fun to be able to plow through a game like this that took me, days as a kid. Very little RNG, and there is a high skill ceiling because of the wing boot pauses. Maybe if we have time at the end, we'll talk about that. And show you how high the skill ceiling can go in this game. Because the task can literally do a whole bunch of frame perfect pauses with the game to literally keep ointment and wing boots throughout the entire game. That's how high the skill ceiling can be. So if you can do constant frame perfect inputs, you could theoretically have a free and easy run. There we go. Yeah, Balgodelli will have all the facts there. He's the world record holder for pretty much all the categories right now, as far as I know. Alright, we're going to go through here. I'm going to hang out here for a moment. Let that guy go down. Jump up. Oh, I'm doing my 90% route. Oops, that's okay. We'll go here and we'll jump to take the boost. We'll go up. Should have grabbed the ladder. There we go. B boost, B boost. Alright. You notice the timer when you go transition between like a town and a outdoor scene. It'll go to 0-0 again. Don't panic. That happens all the time. We'll go up here for a little safer. There we go. We still got 6 seconds left. Not too bad. Kill this guy. Next one we'll jump over. Jump. Full momentum. And use the select button right there. And he didn't even get a chance to get his attack in. Yeah, so the fact that this game is screen by screen I always found compelling. That means you can optimize this game, this run, screen by screen, because the screens always reset back to their default, with the exception of those screens that have every 4th one with an item on it, and that's the only difference is the item. That makes this a very compelling and interesting run, because you can actually just spend time on one screen if you want, and really optimize that screen, and just do that over and over again as you learn the run. Okay, here's a spot where we can get some extra health if we want to spend a couple seconds. It's safer than getting the ointment. Oops. I'm going to have to take a quick call here for a second. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. I am back. So this poison here, there is a a perfect jump you could do if you have full momentum and get the right angle. You can jump the poison and save a few seconds here of not getting the poison. Because the dialogue, I mean, there's the damage, but the dialogue costs you time. So we'll go here, we'll equip key as we kill this guy, get the health. Keep the momentum as we press up, so hold right and up as you get to the door. Then keep holding right, and you go full speed here and get boosted by that guy to the right rather than the left. And if you're full speed, you should be able to jump over those guys, those bird guys there. So I usually do this, get a little boost here, jump there. I did the jump wrong. If you do the jump right, you should get boosted to the right there. Okay, we kill that one. This screen here, there's a bee. If you bump into that bee first, it does less damage. You can use your iframes to then go through the next guy. Oops, we're going to take more than 2 hits here. Nope, okay, we're good. I've unlocked the door yet. This game as a kid too. Not got very far, but enjoyed the music. Yeah, it's good music. It took me a while to beat this game, but it was really fun. Okay, we turn around to make that guy show up in front of us. Except he's behind us. Take care of that. Go up here. I forgot to attack that thing, which means it's gonna... Oh no, we got... Okay, good pattern, good pattern. Usually kill that, but you don't have to. So far we've used no ointments at all. And we're a little low in health. Trying to check. We didn't use the elixir yet though, so we're good. Whoops. I did that wrong. There's a way you can jump and kill it in one hit. Well, one swipe. Knock him back. We'll take the health from this. Up input. I'm a little low in health, so I'm going to try to get through this without using the elixir. Because if we don't even use the elixir, that is a time save, because we don't have the dialogue box and the time that the health is refilling. So I'm going to play safe strats, safe-ish strats here. I'm going to try to beat the bees here. There we go. We got it. So if we jump right there, full speed, you will not hit that guy. Our momentum resets when we go in. We use our wing boots. And if I'm worried about health, I'll let this guy drop first. Might take a bee hit, but bees don't do much damage. Get our ointment. There we go. And jump, jump. If you do that fast enough, you should be able to turn around right there and still keep momentum. So we're going to spam them with magic and attacks at the same time. And clunk right there. The clunk is basically when you stop being able to move. That's why I usually just hold right or hold left to keep moving, and then you know exactly where the clunk point is. Is doing the double hits. Yeah, so it's not as much required in this category because we have the Dragon Slayer, but there's this thing called the double hits in terms of damage. Yeah, there's that. And so there's two things Bogdan is referring to in double hits. There's the Shiner Strike, which is where we throw magic and attack at the same time, which is we go like that. So I used magic during that. You may not have seen it. Also, it wouldn't have mattered because the Dragon Slayer alone would kill that thing. But if you get really close to an enemy, your sword actually hits twice. Because the first hit pushes them back. These guys are too weak for you to notice it. Maybe if I... Yeah, load a state here. This will be more noticeable, actually. Because, yeah, that guy there. All right. So this guy here takes more than one hit, but if I'm really close, I only did one swipe and it hit it twice. Because first hit did damage and pushed it. The iframes expire almost immediately. And the second hit then hits. Like the the sword hits again, basically. So you can get kind of these little double hits in if you're really close. Like that. So one swipe and he's gone. Humans versus demons, but the American censors do not like that. Interesting. Thanks, Lemon Kazumi. That's interesting. That would explain some things. 1908. Yeah. This game is from 1908. There we go. All right. Yeah, so those are the two kinds of things there. Let me think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I didn't cover there. Oh, yeah, ladder jump in... we'll go back to here and just get to a ladder where we do a ladder jump. So there. I'm just going to go through this first part again pretty casually. Yeah, so this game, the censorship it had was it removed all the Catholic references. When I found out that it had Catholic references, I thought it was kind of weird. So it's a fantasy game, but I was like, why would there be that in a fantasy game? But that's why you got gurus and not churches, as the original would have. Yeah, and white instead of holy and all that in Final Fantasy. There we go. Demon sympathizers and priests, yeah. Yeah, the priests, they would be in it. Jump. Blinking 30 times a minute, exactly. Everybody's blinking because, you know, meteorite struck and there's a lot of dust in the air. So, I'm just going to get us to a spot where we were doing the ointment, but we're not going to do the ointment. Maddock. Go down here. Whoops. Let's go up here. Exactly. And attack. Bump and jump. Well, that's true. Bread and wine. That's true. Good point, Lemon Kitsune. Never thought of it that way. That's funny. Jump over here. We'll take a boost. And a boost. We'll do a little bit of ladders, and I'll mention maybe a touch about if you ever want to take a look at this game later. So here we go to ladder, we get hit, and we jump. So it's the same as that other ladder jump we did earlier, just even the same enemy, just a different pattern. We go in here, get this, get bumped, and jump. And that's if you're not getting the ointment. It'll save you a touch of time. So you normally wouldn't attack this. So yeah, what should I mention about... If you ever want to run this game in one of the other categories, like any percent deathless, I have a deathless tutorial. There's other any percent ones. Obviously, you wouldn't have the full gear like this, so it's a very different kind of run. In this category for Big 20, what you're getting is you're getting the vibe of the game. You're getting the chance to explore kind of a whirlwind tour de world tree kind of thing, where you're truly doing a bit of a real traditional speed run, because you're not really dealing much with items or equipment or anything like that, just using things here and there. Whereas in the any percent and all that, you're kind of managing health, managing items, managing money and XP sometimes, wing boot inventory, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, shield. So that in the category for the speedrun, we almost never get the shield because the shield will still knock you around when you have ointment on. It's kind of a flaw in the game where it doesn't happen with the battle helmet, thankfully. But if you have a shield on and you have ointment, magic that hits the shield will still knock you around. So it's part of the reason that in the speedrun you never get a shield, because it messes up the ointment. The snealed, yes. And yeah, in any percent, you actually never wear, even though you acquire a lot of these items, you actually never get the battle helmet. You just get the suit and a Dragon Slayer, and only because they're required quest items to even get to the evil one. So that's the only reason we get them. We actually take on the evil one with a longsword and deluge. Actually never change from deluge because it's the most efficient spell in the game for a speedrun. Nothing is immune to it. It doesn't use up much MP. It does a good balance of MP per damage point, basically. There's some argument that maybe fire might be okay as well, but the problem is it's way out of the way to get for the speedrun. So unless you're doing the 100% speedrun, then there might be an argument for some of the other spells. Yeah, any questions? It's also fast cast, yeah. So tilt looks nice and fancy and does a lot of damage, but it takes a while to cast and hit whatever it's aiming at. It also takes a huge chunk out of your MP, so you can't spam it. This you can spam, because if you're right up next to an enemy, it's just like bam, bam, bam. Like here, like right here. Look how much I can go right through it. If I'm right next to an enemy, I can just spam right through it. So it is very efficient to use that. Yeah, so I think I may wrap up here shortly. Maybe we'll actually, I can show you a little bit about what is some of the advanced tech that I was talking about before with wing boots. You might see, you'll certainly see speedruns at SRC using this because, like, for example, Balgadowdy might be using a title that gets you more momentum, more speed, but less wing boot time. So he actually has to do the wing boot pauses. Or if you watch the T up there, it's 36, 35, 34. That's it counting down. I can make it skip decrementing if I do the timing right. I just got to get it right now. I'm going to have to get a new screen, I think, to do it. It's tricky because I'm not used to doing it from here. Let me do it from somewhere where I'm used to. I'm used to doing it from here, so... Oh wait, I got to get the piano grip going here. There we go. Just got one there. See, I kept it at 15 the whole time. I'm not used to that. Not used to that animation happening, but yeah, so you have to do kind of these precision pauses. You won't always get it. That's what he means by high skill ceiling. You have to just kind of hope that you get enough or else rip run in the any percent and 100% and all those categories that use the boot. Well, every category uses boots, even this one. Last room that spawns wing boots is the bird ladder. Yeah, so if I don't know if you would end up with a the room with all the ladders. I don't think I can get there in time to kind of explain, but all those ladders everywhere. That room is an item room that has boots in it. So if you really, really need a pair of boots badly, you used all three somehow, that is a backup room. You could get a pair of boots, so you just have to scroll the screen enough. And if you don't know what your count is, because you haven't been keeping count, just kill everything on the screen. If it's not there, leave the screen, come back, kill everything on the screen. Not there, leave the screen, come back. You won't need to do it more than 4 times. 3 times even, I think. So that's also a good backup right there. Because that's definitely better than resetting. Are there any other questions or anything? I think we'll wrap up here. Doo-doo. Oh, I got tossed into the wrong channel here. Let me see. I think I'm gonna let the Best in Us people know in their live stream channel. Hey there, folks, I'm just done here. Yeah, I'm here. This time done, so I wanted to make sure. I want to know if you guys have any questions or anything else you want me to do on stream here, or are we good? All right, cool. I don't know the tech here, so do I hit stop stream, or you're all set? Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody, and we'll wrap up here. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks, Apollo. And yeah, if anybody wants to throw me any questions, you can DM me or tag me on Discord. Cool.
Hello again. Was Songbirder. Some nice high tech Faxanadu action. I want to thank Songbirder. Please, I'm gonna throw the command in chat real quick. Give Songbirder a follow. Real good dude. Great runner. Been around doing big 20s, best of messes for a bit now. So thank you for that. And but we're gonna get Friday the 13th up and ready. This is one that I enjoyed testing. I enjoyed playing. I've enjoyed learning so far, but there's so much to this game. So we're gonna be having a PGH Guitar Guy come on super soon. That's the Friday the 13th action. So stick around.